Hello everyone, welcome to my course Python project. I am Amit. Today we're going to solve another project. In this project I will tell you like it's all the mini project where I will going to show you how you can convert from decimal number to binary number and binary number to decimal number. Here I have shown you the code and I will explain you step by step each and every line that what this line means and why we have added this line to your code, and I will going to show you the output also. Before going to explain this code, let me show you the output, then based on that we can see it. As you have already seen that I have already executed the code and the output is already generated. This code is based on converting a decimal value to binary and binary to decimal. So before start explaining the code, I will start first. I will start executing the code first, and then I will explain you what does the code means. So in order to run this, you just need to go to the path where you have kept this file, copy that whole path and paste it on the command prompt. So I have already pasted the command prompt. It's not difficult. You just need to type cd, that is for change directory, and paste the whole path. So once you paste the whole path and press enter, it will come to that path. Once you come to that path, as it is a Python file, so you need to compile and execute that file. So you need to type Python, and what is the name of file? The name of file is decimal to binary. So I just press tab, so it will come to the whole file name, and I will press enter. Once you press enter, it will ask you two options whether you want to convert decimal to binary or binary to decimal. As in the previous option I have selected decimal to binary, the first one, option 1 I have selected, and I converted decimal to binary. This time I will going to convert the second option. So if you want to select second option, you need to type to press enter. You need to press the enter button. Now it is asking you to enter any binary number. I will type 1010 and I will going to press enter. Once you press enter, it will show you the decimal value. The decimal value of this binary 1010 is 10, right? So it means that you are getting the correct output in both the scenario. Now let's come to the code, how it works. I always prefer to add the code in the try and accept block. The reason why I always try, and it's a good practice also, industrial software developer, they usually prefer this, and I as a software developer I also prefer to write the code within the try and accept block. So why we use this try and accept block? It is similar to the try and catch block in Java and other programming language. So in case if there is any error exist on this try block, the try block will throw this error to this accept block, and this accept block will going to handle that error. So the reason why we add a try and accept block, so that your program won't interrupt in between. It will your program will run successfully. However, that it depends on the error, that your program won't generate output, but your program will execute successfully. It won't interrupt in between. That's the reason we use the try and accept block. So here in this try and accept block, first thing I have written the menu where I'm asking the user choose the option whether he want to go for uh, binary conversion, decimal to binary conversion, or the second option, binary to decimal conversion. So in order to do that, you need to write in a Python int input, because you are accepting the integer value as an input. So you will going to write, and whatever you need to write, just write in a double quotes as I have written in a double quote, right? And the format slash n means it will going to enter the next line, it will going to come to the next line. You can see in the output decimal to binary and binary to decimal is coming on the next line to this choose to option. So same thing I've added. Now you will going, once the menu is selected, you will going to check is menu is equal to 1, or is menu is less than 1, or menu is greater than 2. If you enter a value other than this 1 or 2, here the condition is if menu is less than 1 or menu is greater than 2, if you select a option other than 1 and 2, then it will generate an error. If your menu is equal to 1, then you will ask the user to enter any decimal value. Here I have written DEC int input, that will enter any decimal value, and then I will going to print binary curly braces dot format bin DEC to colon. It means that there is one predefined function dot format bin, so it will convert into the binary this decimal value. So dec is what, a variable which will accept the value from a user. Like here, when I run this, so dec will be holding a value 10, and with the help of dot format binary function, you will convert into this binary. So here I have converted into the binary function, and this is 2 is a like of list, which means that starting from 2 it will print all the element. Okay, what do you mean by this? In this list, it means that starting from the 2 it will print all the element. Okay, now if the option is other than 1, that is 2, then you will again ask the user to enter a binary value, and you will convert it into the binary. You will convert it into the decimal. In order to convert into decimal, you need dot format int binary is what, a variable in which you have written it, and you will going to pass the 2. 2 is what, because you know that you need to multiply with 2, right? In order to convert it, you need to multiply with 2, and in decimal you need to divide by 2 in order to get the binary. How it is, suppose if your, okay, let me explain it. Suppose if your number is 10, right? So if your number is 10, what will be the binary value of the 10? Suppose you have 10. Okay, so you are going to divide it. Here I'm doing decimal to binary. Okay, here I'm doing decimal to binary. So here when you divide 2 by 10, you will get what, 5. What is the remainder? 0, right? You need to note down the remainder. When you divide again 2 by 5, you will get 2, which is completely divisible, and remainder is 1. When you divide again by 2, you will get remainder is what, 0, and what will be the division? 1, right? Because 2 ones are 2, 2 twos are 4 plus 1 remainder, 2 fives are 10, that is 0 remainder. So now in order to convert decimal to binary, you need to move in bottom to upward and take down all those remainder. So in this way, when you convert this 10 to binary, you will get 1010, right? So that is the reason we have used here this, in this square bracket, this 2, right? And similarly in this, when you want to convert a opposite operation, like when you want to convert binary into decimal, what operation you need to do? You need to multiply this. So when you will multiply by 2, you need to go into the reverse direction, and you need to use this power also. Like here, it will start from 0, then 1, then 2, then 3. Now here when you multiply 0 into to the power 0, to the power 0 is what, 1. 1 into 0, 0. 2 to the power 1 into 1, 2, right? 2 to the power 1 is what, 2 into 1, 2, right? You need to add it. Similarly, when you do 2 to the power 2, that is equal to 4. 4 into 0, 0. And similarly, when 2 into 3 is what, 8. 8 into 1, 8. So when you combine this, you can see 8 plus 0 plus 2 plus 0, it will give 10. So in this way you have successfully converted, right? So here you have converted the binary value into decimal value. So in this way this code will work, and you have seen it how we can convert decimal to binary and binary to decimal. If you understand clearly, then please like, share, comment it, and I will come up with the new project in my next video. Till then, bye, thank you.